What's up, YouTube? We are
Hey
live. What's up,
YouTube, we are
Facebook? Boom, we are
live.
live.
We'll wait a few minutes to see if anyone arrives. We're trying to get all our streams set up here.
Yes. We're waiting for people to come on. Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
We
Year,
are out
Instagram.
here.
What's up?
Instagram. If we are sideways, please comment and let us know if we are sideways. We don't come on here that much, so
Right.
we don't know.
I know Eliza, you out there
We're doing our best here.
in space with us. I know you out there with us to let us know if we're on Instagram, if we're sideways or not.
All right, we're trying to hop on Facebook right now. On the source page. What's up? I know you're out there.
Yes.
Anybody out there? Comment. What questions do you have about 2021? Yeah. All right, I think we're good to go.
Hello.
We're just waiting on Facebook. Give it a minute there. But YouTube world, what questions do you have out there? Let us know. What are your thoughts about this upcoming year? What are your thoughts about this past year?
What's up, Facebook?
Okay, we're good. We're going.
We're on Facebook. We're live.
All right.
Son of Source, Dr. Myers, what's going on?
So we really appreciate the growth of our YouTube channel this year.
Yes.
It's grown significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See what happens when you put a little effort? Yeah.
It does. We're enjoying the growth.
Yeah.
We are. And thank you all. Thank you all for that growth. And we're talking about abundance and growth.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
So we surpassed 4,000 subscribers on YouTube.
So yes, we're applauding that. Thank you. We
celebration
love you.
For us.
Continue to subscribe and continue to watch the content. Let us know what more you want to see.
Right.
What things that you're interested in, what things you like.
On Instagram, we're teetering around 20,000 followers.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to expansion 2021.
Yeah.
So this is the year of abundance.
So first, we want to honor 2020.
Yes. So we're honoring 2020. And just saying, I know we have a lot of friends and loved ones that have experienced loss in their families from certain things, and of course the virus, all these things.
Yes, we know.
And we just want to say that we love you, and our heart goes out to you, always. And this year is going to be a year of we're going to be coming together and growing and getting stronger, and our understanding of healing and health and everything.
Right. And a lot of times we say to ourselves, I want to grow. I want to grow this year. I want to reach my goals. I want to grow spiritually. I want to do all these things. But to do that, sometimes we have to lose things to really understand ourselves, to really be pushed that extra step to really say, I really do have these traits of resiliency and strength and knowing. So this year has really tested us on a whole nother level to understand more so of who we are as individuals.
I think we've been forced to kind of look within. We've been given a lot of time to kind of really look within. And the more we look within, the more we try to understand ourselves. And really, a lot of things have been coming up that we've been trying to process.
Right.
And that's the toughest thing, is dealing with those pains and stressful things. And really, when you're trying to deal with those things and process them, it's hard because the people around you are also trying to process and deal with those things as well. That's in their life.
Right.
So it's just working through those issues, working through those problems, and not being stressed about it, not being frustrated about it. I know really it should be a celebration.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the new year. This is going to be a year of abundance.
It is.
It really is. Whatever you think it may feel like, if it doesn't feel good to you, then you have to change that thought.
And the reason being, so much has been cleared out from people's lives this year. So when God takes something away, he always, not usually, always adds something better in return. So that's why I know that this year is going to be a year of abundance. Because a lot of people have lost a lot of things, their freedoms, health, jobs, school, aspirations, relationships, all these things.
Their lives have been shaken up. All of our lives have been shaken up. And it's like, in that, what do you feel like your growth is? What do you feel like your growth is? Whatever you had to face, whether she mentioned lost jobs or family or whatever it is, relationships, all of these, whatever you feel like you've had your most growth in, you have to look within yourself and say, you know what, man, I had to face it. And the more you face it, the more you understand that. The more you clear, the more you can bring in a new beginning for yourself, a new life, new energy, new emotions, new feelings. It's always growth, and when we feel like we've experienced a loss, always.
Yeah. So, if you have questions about maybe personally about your thoughts or fears for 2021, let us know right now because I have my cards. I read cards. So, I have my goddess deck, I have my angel deck, my archangel deck, and then I have my abundance deck. So, if you have any questions out there, let's spiritually see what's out there in the universe, all right? Yeah.
But when you think about tapping into your spiritual self, your spiritual side, the more you feel happy, the more you feel free, the more you feel abundant. That is your spiritual side. Your ego is the thing that tells you that, what, I can't do it, or it's been tough, or I don't know how I'm going to make it this year. I don't know how. That's the ego, because it is part of the pain that you've been holding on through, the experiences and things that you've been going on through your life. Your spiritual side is the side that wants to have fun. It wants to enjoy itself. It wants to have those relationships, have family, have children, have loved ones, have spouses. All of those things are the things that your spirit wants to connect with. And that's what you connected with that other person. You connected with that spirit.
Right.
And in loving that, and joy and fun and freedom, a lot of those things we feel like it has been taken away from us in a lot of ways. Think about, it's a lot of freedoms that you feel like you've been taken away from. But think about love. It's not hard to give love to someone. It's not hard to give love to people around you. But a lot of times it's hard for people to give love to themselves. And that's the toughest thing. So when you're able to give love to yourself, then that is when you feel like giving love to someone else. This year is going to be filled with abundance.
Always. It is. It is. There's new stuff coming in. Stuff you wouldn't even expect is going to come into your life this year. And one thing we've learned is kind of how to be more reliant upon ourselves.
Yeah.
So we've learned new ways to entertain ourselves and new ways to really, find that inner peace and strength within ourselves. So this is a new year. Yeah, we got them out there. So like we were saying, if you have questions about this upcoming year, please put them in the comments because I'm reading cards live today. And, this was a gift that was opened up to me this year, in my extra time that I had in the house,
right.
And meditation and prayer and finding new communities to be a part of spiritually. I learned a lot about, cards and the universe and the synchronicities, because that's what cards are. They're just your way of kind of tapping into that aspect of spirituality.
Yeah, when you think about the Bible and really all spiritual things, all of those things, they had to tap into the higher self. They had to tap into that God image. They had to.
Yeah.
So that's what, when you think about religions, things like that, whatever doctrines, whatever it is, they're all reaching for that higher self, that higher feeling, that emotion, that connection, that closeness to the higher power, to our Creator.
Yes, and another point this year, a lot of people are awakening up, awakening to new understandings of themselves. So if you're on that journey and looking for a little guidance and support, reach out, because we coach a lot of people through this process. And, we're on our own journey, but, we like to help others along the way on theirs as well.
Well, have you found that I really kind of felt that, it's been like you have to work on these things yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
then you kind of reach out and get a little help, a little guidance, and then you
Yeah.
continue to move forward. And really, that's what this time is about, is reaching your inner self and understanding you so that way you can move forward, because now's the time that you create your future,
Mm-hmm.
So think about what you want to accomplish. Think about what you want to do. Think about what you want to create for yourself.
Right. There's no better time than now to really start to think about what you want. Feel it. Feel it like you already have it. And then just know that it's yours.
Thoughts, feelings, and emotions.
That's how you manifest.
I always talk
One
about
Coach Love, we see you out there. All right, all right. So let's see. Let's see what the cards say here. So we're going to start with the angels. Let's see. So I have the Empress. So Gabriel. Yep. It says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. See? Yeah.
abundance, baby.
It's time. It's time to really act upon what it is that you've been wanting to manifest for yourself. Start taking action. If you say, I want to write a book, go ahead, start it. Go get whatever you need to start writing this book.
Now's the time. Now's the time to invest in yourself. Whatever thing that you want to create, whatever, like say, if you do music, if you do poetry, if you do jewelry, if you do anything of creativity, if you paint, if you write, if you sing, all those things, now's the time to start creating.
No better time than now. So then we have the knot of Isis. So what that's stating is that energetically things are going to stabilize a little bit. And I can see that for 2021 that
we need to stabilization.
We'll have a little more stability within our inner selves.
Mm-hmm.
Now there may be turbulence out there, things shaking and changing, but I feel like everyone's a little more grounded now.
This year the earth is really waking up, so you're gonna see a lot of things going on there.
Energetic stabilization. All right. And then, so that makes sense. As you're acting upon your plans, you're going to feel more aligned. Often, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. Do I have what I need? Do I have enough resources? We're coming into a season where you're like, okay, I know I need to do this. I'm doing this now. I know I got what I need. So that balances you out.
Just know you were born with everything that you need right now.
Right.
You're born with.
So
you just have to remember.
You do have to remember. This is all about remembering. So my what is need not influence my what is becoming. That's my law of attraction deck. Right? So that is what is has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. By thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, you allow what you are currently living to be the jumping off place for so much more. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off, but you jump off into more of the same. Energetic stabilization.
A lot of energy is coming into the earth right now. A lot of things, like we just experienced the beautiful, beautiful star that we was looking at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of things now are changing. So I know you feel that pull to do something new or to try things that you've always wanted to try. Right. I know you feel that pull.
So what is, even if your bank account looks a certain way, that doesn't mean that you can't have the things that you truly desire.
Nah.
So your what is need not influence your what is becoming. All right. All right. Very real. So when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes are how you save or spend money. So with this abundance, you're going to feel more comfortable in giving. You're going to be able to give more.
The more you have, the more you want to give. Mm-hmm. Now, I know a lot of people feel like, well, the more you have, the more greed and things like that come up. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about from your heart. The things that we're processing now are things that are coming from our heart. So we are changing in a way to where we're going to be more community-based. We're going to be more friendly to each other. We're going to be more loving to each other. Right. Those are the things that I'm talking about. So you're going to want to give more. it's going to be, it really is important because a lot of freedoms are being taken away, but we as a community are going to have to stand up and stand together.
Right. So you're going to have that balance. So, creativity is another part of it. The flower of life. So that's about divine creativity and manifestation. So my attention to it invites the essence of it. So yes, put your energy into it. Give of yourself. Give your energy too. It's not just about giving money and things. It's about giving your time and your energy into things. And you're gonna be able to balance that out more this year.
People need you.
Yeah.
We all need each other.
Right.
We're connected. Really.
It says there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Yeah, there's something better out there. That what is need not influence my what is becoming. We get so caught in the what is. Well, I don't have a job right now, or well, this is this way and that is this way. So just know that what is need not influence where you're going next.
How many people feel like they're on a spiritual quest right now?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people feel like they're going through something, and it's like, man, I really can't even put my finger on. I don't really understand it, but I feel like drawn to something.
Yeah. What up, Lynn? We see you. So nothing is more important than what you feel. You have to feel good in doing all of this. Mm-hmm. The lunar queen. What that is about is just knowing that, you're divine. There's more than just what you see here in the skin. It's a bigger picture to things.
The consciousness is growing every day.
And nothing is more important than feeling good, because that's how you're going to start to manifest this abundance that is rightfully yours and that is your birthright this year, is by feeling good. If you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're moping around the house, you're not going to have energy to move around. You're not going to have energy to pursue your goals and your dreams. And you're just going to be stagnant. So there's nothing more important than you focusing on how you feel this year.
Well, the more you do the same, the more you get the same.
Yes.
It's the same thing, So if you change up things, then you'll slightly see your life changing as well.
Right. Ooh, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So that's huge.
Got to take risks.
Yeah.
Got to take risks.
Yeah.
If you're able to take risks, then it may be a big payoff in it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't get the payoff, then it's a lesson learned. You learn a lesson, you understand, okay, these are the things that I need to tweak to get to it. It's always a way to get to that final goal. Whatever boundary it is, whatever obstacle, whatever it is, just keep going. Whether you go over, through it, or around it, whatever way you get past it.
Right. So tap into your feminine energy. We all have it. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. That's what I'm seeing here.
So you're trying to create that balance.
So creating balance, and you're going to be able to feel more of that balance due to the abundance that's going to start to flow in. So with that, you're going to know, like, I'm making progress. I'm on the right path. I feel a little more confident. I'm going to focus on the positive aspects rather than complaining. That's what this card says. Focus on the positive aspects rather than complain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to focus on how I feel. And I'm going to make sure my attention goes to the essence of what I truly want in my life. And with that, I'm going to be able to make bolder choices.
Well, for men, let's explain a little bit about the feminine side in men. So in the feminine side of men, it's going to be more like intuitive, more understanding, more want to open up and express your feelings, those kind of things, as far as the feminine aspect, So when you have that, because a lot of men just want to be kind of like A to B, like this is what it is, So we're going to be more understanding. We're going to be more open to listen, to try to balance that communication out, So, and you're doing that within yourself. So when you're doing that, you're adding more of that feminine side to you, so you can create more of a balance.
Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action.
But tell them what you want.
That's what this is about.
Tell them what you want.
Make a decision. Take action. Move towards what you want.
Seven to Raphael, I work with Raphael a lot because I am a healer. So me and Raphael, when I go and I'm going to pray for somebody, energy heal, me and Raphael are doing it. Me, Raphael, and Jesus, we rolling. We rolling. That's my crew. That's my crew.
I know that you're not alone. You have spiritual support behind you. There's always angels working in your favor. Your ancestors are with you. We have guides. We have a lot of support.
So you start tapping into your spiritual side, meditating. When you really, really tap into it, and you get to that place of understanding, that knowing. When you feel the Most High, when you get to that place and you see those colors, that vibrant colors, you feel that expansion. You'll know when you get there. And the people that's gotten there know what I'm talking about. So understanding that, just know.
I'm going to leave you guys with this because I think this is really good, a good point to end all of this, which is really the same theme throughout all of this. But it says the physical me is materialized spirit. It says, some say that you should not want money at all because the desire for money is materialistic and not spiritual. But we want you to remember that you are here in this very physical world where spirit has materialized. You cannot separate yourself from the aspect of yourself that is spiritual. And while you are here in these bodies, you cannot separate yourselves from which is physical or material. All of the magnificent things of physical nature that are surrounding you are spiritual in nature too. So it's not separate.
Money is currency, and if you think about energy, it's a current. It helps you go or get what you need. It's used as a tool. Now, a lot of people use that as a tool to manipulate, to control, to suppress, to oppress, all of those things. So yes, it can. The system has been set up to do that, and the controlling, ruling system has it. So, but think about the system of you. Right. If you have that power, if you have that control, what would you do with it? So you think about the currency, you think about whatever energy, whatever influence you have, whatever talent you have, you use that. That's power. That's power. That's currency. That's currency. Because you're connected to someone. And if you're building more currency, you're building more money, you're going to want to share more. You're going to want to give it out. You want to keep the flow going. See, that's the understanding of the flow. Greed comes from if you feel like you don't have enough, if you feel like it's going to stop. So if you feel like you have a whole bunch of money and then you feel like it's going to stop, I got to keep getting more, then yes. But if you understand abundance, then you know that you take what you need and you keep the flow going. So then you get what you need and then also you give. It's a continual flow. And then when others around you are abundant, they take what they need and they continue to let it flow. Right. And then it's a continual cycle of that. And then you have a strong community. But we'll talk more about that. Yeah. We'll talk more about that system.
So 2021, yes, abundance.
That's what's going to be. 2021 for us. That's what's going to be.
Right. And what you focus on is what you're going to get.
You do the same,
you're going to get more of the same.
Yeah, all the time. All the time. And a lot of people feel like they want to change their life, they want to change, but they don't want to change nothing that they're doing. Whether it's jobs or the place they stay, whatever it is, they don't want to change it because they feel like that comforted, but they're miserable in that comfort. So it's understanding that, okay, this is really not comfort if I'm miserable. Right. So now I need to make a change. And this, you do it in subtle ways. You don't have to drastically, quit the job or change your place, but start experiencing other things. Maybe start exploring things that you want to do, hobbies, things that you feel good in doing.
Melissa says it's day 7 for her on the Get the Love You Want challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel, it's 30 days worth of video and activities you can do to get the love you want. So if you're looking for something that's a little more structured to really help you kind of materialize what you want, especially within your relationships and interpersonally, check out the 30-day challenge.
Yeah, because when you focus on something for 30 days, then you continue to hold that thought, you hold that energy on that, and
Mm-hmm.
then you continue to work toward it.
Right.
I did a 30-day song, child. I did a song a day,
Mm-hmm.
30 days, you know, and it just continued to get better and better as far as the music wise,
Right.
you know, because the more you practice something, the more you work on something, the stronger it is.
That's right. All right. So 2021, y'all ready? Bring in the new year?
I know that y'all probably, you know, having your intimate parties, you know, sharing time with loved ones, you know, getting ready to enjoy. I know that we're listening to music, we're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, we about to go do that
right now. Right. We're going to spend time with Matthew, jump around, and just bring this new year in with good, positive energy.
Right.
That's
because what you focus on is what you get.
Because this whole year, we're focusing on good, positive energy.
And there's nothing more important than how you feel. So feel good, y'all. Feel good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
We love y'all. Enjoy this new year. And you're going to be seeing us a lot more.
Yeah. Please subscribe, like, comment.
Yes.
Reach out.
We want to know how you feel.
Yeah.
We want to know how you feel.
If you want to reach us, our website, MyersLifeCoachingLLC.com. Mm-hmm.
We want to say thank you for people reaching out, calling us, especially when you need that love, that understanding, you know, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So we love you. We want y'all to have a great, great year. Son of Source.
Hey, my life.